All right, welcome back, folks. Sorry, more technical difficulties. We're going to hope that was our halftime break, that, the internet just needed a halftime break. And so now we're back rocking and rolling. What you missed was on the Eccles kickoff to start the second half, Henry didn't handle it well and was able to pick it up and take it down at the 4, but a nice pass there by Warrior for the first down. And so an Acre Pharmacy first down. Now they'll keep it. Warrior to the right side. Nice little cut inside on his block. Across the 30s. He spins off a man. Now driving the feet across the 40. Getting some help from Lucier. And they'll finally stand him up out at the 41-yard line.
Maybe Levi, you can flex a little bit after that one. That's a good run. First off, it's a really good run by setting up his blocks. He had guys, blocking guys. Finally, it was a guy, Lucier, that pulling from that on that GT or wrapping around, getting to the inside linebacker or whatever you want to call him. They got that little 3-3 stack right there. But get somebody to the second level. He's able to get over 10-plus yards and drove a little extra too late.
So 1st and 10 now as Warrior empties it out in the backfield. Looking, pump fake, wants to throw deep. Puts it up. His man stopped. He wanted Warrior Benson. Oh, he was in the seam. And that was JG out there. Couldn't run underneath it.
Yeah, and you said, he definitely stopped. You can't give up on it, and that's what Moppin is yelling at him. You can't stop running. You run your route until the ball is thrown to somebody else, or until the play's over. And Coach Mop thinks maybe JG got grabbed a little bit there.
He did. It was a grab, a bump. There was a little bit of something that kind of slowed JG up.
That caused him
yeah.
to go.
So 2nd and 10. Bubba into the backfield. Warrior drops. He's looking right now, steps up through the pocket, now up over the middle, got his man, but he put a little too much on it. Wanted Gabriel, just a little too much heat on that one.
And he had it. That one, he almost, are they going to say he was past the line of scrimmage? Oh, no, hold.
So PI roofing penalty.
Ugh.
No, it was a hold, I think is the call.
Yeah, I didn't think he was past it. He almost tucked and went, and then he decided to let it go, and it was close. It was almost a good ball, just a little too high. That's when his feet weren't set, so he had to work with what he had. But either way, they declined it, and they got 3rd and 10.
Well, Sylvan Hills leads Sheridan 27-20 at halftime. I think I'm going to go call that Catholic game with Jay Bird next Friday night. So maybe get him 2 wins at the end of the year. Levi got to step up. And now puts it up for, oh, man, just high. Again, he wanted Hampton, had him wide open. Instead, put a little too much on that one. He was a little bit of pressure at his feet, but that one's incomplete. And it'll be 4th down. The punt team's on the field.
Yeah, close to getting a couple of holds on that one, too. They didn't call. I thought they had 2 that he thought about maybe he could throw the flag on, decided not to, kept it in his pocket. But either way, it wouldn't have affected the outcome of the play.
Back deep to receive the punt, Cooper Jones.
So Warrior Benson to punt it away. Jones. And I don't know. Those numbers are so hard to read.
Okay. Oh, well, they don't know where they're going.
And Warrior Benson, he gets his guys set, gets the snap. Kick is away. It's a good kick. It's going to be fielded at the 21. Broke the first tackle. And now the Hornets, Sherman in there amongst others. And now, just driving forward across the 25. This play's still going. Out across the 30, 35-yard line. What in the world just happened?
I don't know, but then you got 4 Hornets that are just walking behind the pile as it's getting further away from them. That's one of those where, as a coach, I'm upset. Like, why are you watching whenever he's gaining extra yards?
And we may have issues again. Yeah, we're doing the best we can with what we have. I'm looking at network switches, but they are no good here at Searcy. No Wi-Fi availability as we've got an injured Lion down on the field. And our hotspot, which has been working, has decided that it doesn't want to do anything now. So now it makes a whole lot more sense to me, though. Went back and watched a few of the Searcy live streams, and this is not an indictment on them as people, but their broadcasts are not great in terms of quality in your video, and now I kind of understand why. That was an older facility, but you'd think they'd have decent fiber internet here up in Searcy run to these buildings.
That's the thing. It can only be as good as the internet that you got. If you ain't got internet, you can be as good on the broadcast as you want, but if you can't broadcast it out, makes it a little bit more difficult.
Yeah, it makes me think of Morrilton's and all their nice setup, but their poor broadcast is pretty rough as well. Their internet situation, we've had to stick hotspots out windows to get games out there. All right, so we're going to do our best to keep this one up. There's now Searcy on offense from the 35. They'll hand it away to Goodrich and Sherman as well as Williams. Williams, the first one there, dumps him. That was Jones on the carry, sorry.
Yeah, Williams coming off the edge, gets there quick and gets him wrapped up, and Sherman just kind of helps to lay him down and get him down.
So second down and 11 and a half. Board officially says 12.
As does Andy.
Oh, I get to listen to myself. So, trying to make sure the stream's up. Bell steps up. Anthony Kennedy going to drag him down as he crosses the 30. Give Kennedy the sack.
Who?
Kennedy Sackety. How about Sackety? Oh, gosh. Yeah. Oh, man, that is not great. That stream is terrible right now.
There goes all the excitement because he saw the internet.
I did. Bell drops looking, pump fake up. Now he throws it up in the air. Oh, boy. Yeah, it's going to be P.I. on McFadden as he got turned. He just did a bad spot on an underthrown ball.
It's a ball that was underthrown by 15 yards, and he's just trying to run with the guy. And it's one of those. It's, you say a back shoulder throw. That wasn't even a back shoulder throw. That one was just thrown more like a mile in the air and 15 yards short, and he was trying to come back for it.
Well, it's a really strange situation. Like, the pump fake was about one of the weakest pump fakes I've seen. I don't know really what he was doing, and he just then lofted it up there. It worked out for him as they get away with it, and it'll be an Acre Pharmacy first down. As Bell with, I think that's Love next to him now. They'll hand it away and just stoned in the backfield at the 45. They're going to call it the 46. It was Love on the carry.
Well, I will say defensively, they've made some adjustments up front, at least so far to start the second half, and they're not seeing near as much room running the ball, which if you can get them out of running the ball, that's what they want to do. That's their bread and butter, as we talked about a couple weeks ago. That's what they want to do. If you can stop them from doing that, you make them uncomfortable on offense.
Again, I know they apologize. Bell drops, wants to throw, just lofts this one up. McFadden in coverage. It's caught but out of bounds. And again, great coverage this time by McFadden.
Yeah, McFadden, he just nicely slowly squeeze them to the sideline to where by the time they get turned around, they're standing out of bounds and don't even get a chance at catching it because they're not in bounds. It's nice. You're not pushing them, but you're just guiding them out of bounds as you're running with them downfield.
I think AT&T just kind of dialed down the internet up here or something all of a sudden. Now Bell drops, looking, wants to throw, steps through the pocket, gets rid of it. Ball's caught, breaking tackles. Gabriel, oh boy, slung him out of bounds when he got in the white. Oh boy, that's going to be a PI roofing penalty and an injured Lion.
That's close enough where you're going to get the penalty for sure.
It was Wade Moore who caught the touchdown earlier. Wade said, I don't need a shoe.
Well,
you kind of need a shoe.
Actually do need a shoe.
Wade Moore's going to play with one shoe.
And a lot of times they'll give you a chance to slip it back
now
on.
He's going to go try to slide it back on. Maumelle fans don't like the call. And I mean, it's just, you gotta, it's the sling. Like if he would have just kind of gave him a little love tap on the way through the white, they probably wouldn't have called it, but it's the sling makes it look worse.
Yeah, I mean, typically whenever the guy, and you might be able to see the lines on this, you can't really see them on your camera, but you can if you go back. Whenever the guy makes it to the second white line or the black line for soccer, typically you're going to get something on that.
Mm-hmm. And we'll go to Love. Love is met as Kennedy wraps his paws around him. So he gets inside the 25 to the 24-yard line.
They were able to get a few yards there, and we've held them. And the thing is, that last play, he catches it 8 yards short of the first down, and we just can't get him wrapped up and make a tackle.
So 2nd and 7 as Bell gives it away. Love to the right side, cuts back in across the 25 down to the 22-yard line.
Handoff once again to Love over the
They spot it just inside the 22.
And it looks like, just watching our front, it looks like their offensive line is kind of getting a little tired. They're kind of loosening up a little bit because we got a couple guys coming unblocked. Like JG came unblocked, and he wasn't expecting it. He was kind of off balance when he broke through.
Bell steps up through the pressure. And Beats couldn't get him, and he slides down at the last second. He's got an Acre Pharmacy first down. He's into the Boyd Law Firm red zone. It'll be 1st and 10.
A shirt just wasn't able to get anything else. We think we had 2-3 guys back there in the backfield. We're just all running around him, and they're giving him a good pocket, just widening us out, and he's able to step up, get some yards there. Nobody in the middle to stop him.
So down to 7:07. As Bell with Love behind him in the pistol. Motion man, they'll go to Love right up the middle. And he is stoned and taken down for no gain on the play at the 13-yard line.
Good play up in the middle. They got their 5 down in there now in the red zone. They got their 5 down linemen, making it tougher on them to run. You know, giving up a little bit more in the pass. But I mean, if we make the tackle down here, we've been okay against the pass, especially this half. We had pass interference, and we had a guy that's had a pass where we missed making the tackle 3 times.
2nd and 10. Bell looking, wants to throw the fade to the corner. Fight for it. That is a great play by the wide receiver to fight back through the defender and make that catch.
Yeah, and that's when you see him start coming back. That's where you've got to position your body. And at that point, you've got to try and get your head around, because just what's going to happen if you don't. Like, if he's not able to fight through him, he's probably going to get the flag. You got to turn around whenever he starts turning around. You can see how his body language changes waiting on that football, and you've got time to at least try and get in between it, just not able to see it.
So the kids being kids therapy, extra point attempt. Snap down, kick is up, and it is good. And so with 6:21 to go here in our third, Searcy's built a 17-7 lead over our Hornets.
You just need your offense to come out and kind of sustain a drive, not shoot yourself in the foot and get penalties. We've hurt ourselves a lot tonight with holdings, right? Getting 10 yards behind the sticks, that makes it tough, and we've done it a lot tonight. You've got to have a clean possession. You got to be able to drive the ball, give your defense a break right now. They're probably a little tired after a pretty tough possession right there where you give up some cheap 3rd downs, whether it's a penalty or missed tackles. You got to make sure you let your defense catch a break, because that can, being tired is going to lead to even more missed tackles, missed assignments.
We get set for our Ackles kickoff here from Searcy. Again, we apologize for the technical issues. I'm at a loss at this point on what else to do, so this may end up being a record and upload, and you guys may have to just keep up with it on social media. This line drive kick is punched. Wiley fields it at the 7, across the 20, and is hit and dumped at the 25-yard line. No, I thought the ball came out, but he held on to it. He took a shot as he got to the 25, and that's where the Hornets will start this possession.
I'm pretty sure he lost 10 yards on that, because I think if he doesn't catch it, it's going out of bounds.
Mm-hmm. So again, if we do continue to have issues, just follow along on our Natural State Sports Twitter account. Keep you updated on what's going on. Now Levi, he'll hand it away. Wiley looking for room, and again just stacked up in the backfield. As that's McEwen who was back there.
And that's one where he's trying to get north, but he really makes the wrong cut. He's got his tackle out there sealed off the outside. If he's
Warrior empty as Searcy shows pressure. Now we got a PI roofing penalty. It'll be a false start. So back him up 5. It'll be 2nd and 15.
Single play. Like, it makes you wonder if he's trying to simulate a snap.
Mm-hmm.
Like, because it happens. Like, I noticed it a couple times, but like it looks like it's happening every time. Big 81 over here.
So now 2nd down and 20 for the Hornets.
See, he's flinching at him every time.
Stepping up, Warrior's going to scramble, uses the official as an extra blocker out across the 25. Runs out of bounds at the 30-yard line. It's a great play there by Levi.
Like, it's one thing if you flinch a couple times thinking that the ball's going to get, like they're going to snap the ball, but it's every single time. Like, at some point, I feel like you could call that on a simulating the snap.
Towards the line. I think we're seeing it called all the time at the college level now. Did it again, yep. Well, that one was a flinch. He just didn't get in the neutral zone. Now Searcy showing pressure right up the middle. They'll back out of it. Warrior looks, wants Warrior Benson, and he's got it right at the sticks. That'll be enough for an Acre Pharmacy first down. Good job there by Warrior Benson.
Warriors pass is complete right at the 35-yard line.
I'm surprised that's went on this long and nobody's. And maybe Coach Mop said something and they're like, "Nah, Coach, we're not going to call that." And if that's the case, then I mean you just got to move on. But
yeah, he does. Jalen come back from injury and right into the fire here as they'll fake it to Henry. Warrior keeps it on the right side. He'll drive them legs out to the 39-yard lines where they'll blow this one dead. It'll be a gain of 4. It's 2nd and 6.
Just keep moving the ball. Stay ahead of the sticks. Don't get another penalty where it's going to back you up 10 extra yards. Stay ahead of the sticks and make it easy on yourself. Don't make it hard on yourself by getting a tackle for a loss, getting a sack, getting a penalty. That's going to make it harder next time.
Mustang Mountain, the score update is Mills leads CAC 35-7. Mills continuing to roll. Warrior, nice pickup. Okay, yeah, I thought he did. It looked like he almost looked like he tried to tuck it and hold it, but that is, you're right. So it'll be 3rd down. Man. Update from UAPB. An important game for the Hornets and Searcy, really. But Robinson leads 26-7. Now, basically, what's at stake here is if Maumelle wins, then you set up a game for the number 1 seed next week. But now, if you lose this one, and suddenly Searcy's got a little life. Warrior drops, stepping up, throwing. Wants Warrior Benson has to dive to make the catch. He's at the sticks, and it's going to be another Acre Pharmacy first down.
Just keep moving. Good. All right. Did they give it to him? Yep.
Yeah, first down.
White Hat just had to see himself. I think the side judge told him to go ahead and go. The White Hat said, "Hold on. Let me look at it and make sure, I'm the guy. So I got to make sure I see it with my own eyes."
It looks like our play-by-play, the voice of the Senators, Chris Gay, is enjoying his first opportunity to call a game in a Division I college football stadium. So it's pretty cool. We had a good time. Warrior throws to his left. That's caught across midfield. Dumped is JG, but he's got another Acre Pharmacy first down.
That's 18.
Oh, was that Jackson? Sorry, Christian Jackson on the play.
As Jackson got dumped, I think he kicked the defender in the head. He flipped over.
Oops. My bad.
It's your guy's fault. He's the one who tackled me low. You talk to him about me kicking you in the head.
And Jackson actually a little banged up as he comes off with a limp. Took the shin or knee. That helmet got him good, or shoulder pad, as he goes and sits next to Cooper Forrest here in front of us on the bench. Now they'll hand it to Henry on the left side. Henry's got a lot of room. Cross the 30s, inside the 20. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Get him 6 as Jacob Henry goes to the house. Touchdown, Hornets.
There you go. Good.
We got a PI roofing penalty back here at the 41. This one's coming all the way back. Levi, you can see the frustration as he slapped his towel down. And we're going to get a holding call that's going to bring this one all the way back.
After the penalty is assessed, it'll be first down and 20.
Looks like they're pointing at Lucier. Let your tackle over there. I mean, typically that's where you're going to see it out there on the edge on a run like that. I couldn't see it on this side. Coaches on the iPads watch. They don't think it was a hold. They watch a replay and they're not happy about it.
I mean, the line had a great push. I mean, Henry didn't really see it. The seam for Henry was 5 yards up the field, so it is a surprise that they had a hold called there. So they'll try again, 1st and 20. They'll do it again. Henry left side. Henry cuts back up the middle, got horse-collared or hog-tied and down to the 45.
They're about to get a sideline warning on them.
Moppin's What are we trying to get in here?
Well, he's trying to tell the ref something. He's holding up 21 or 12, doing something.
It'll be 2nd down and 13. And again, we apologize for the stream issues. This is not what we normally would deal with. Warrior drops it all through behind him and nearly caught off the tip. As Ransom had a hand on it and a Lion defender had a hand on it.
And that's one just a little behind him. He's had a couple that have been behind him. He's thrown a lot of really good balls. You know, a couple have struggled a little bit. And that's one, if he puts it on him, I think he's going to be able to catch that one and get really close. I mean, he might have the first down. He was close to the 30.
So 3rd down, 13. We'll stick with 3 receivers here to the near side. Warrior drops. Boy, Henry got blown up, but he found Warrior Benson inside the 30 and spins around to the 25 and Acre Pharmacy first down. I said Henry got blown up. He did a great job to stand in there and pick up that blitz. Boy, he took a shot, but he saved Warrior and left him time for the pass.
Great play by a young sophomore right there. By this time of the year, he's not a sophomore anymore. I mean, he still is on paper, but you've played enough games where you can't say that anymore. But that's a big-time play by anybody.
Warrior will hand it away this time as Henry's got it. He tried to spin around his guy, but slips down. It'll be 2nd down and 8 as they approach the Boyd Law Firm red zone.
Still a huge possession. Obviously, it was really big when you scored that touchdown there. I thought you were getting the 7 on the board, but still a big possession. You know, to finish up this 3rd quarter, you can get it within 1 possession again. That's huge.
Down to 1:30 to go here in the 3rd. Warrior looking right, pump fake, wants Warrior Benson. He got out of pressure. Now he needs to throw it away. No, he found Warrior Benson in. Is that a catch? Oh, they're going to say it hit the ground and incomplete. Boy, that was nearly one heck of a play by Warrior Benson.
That's one that sucks because Levi, Warrior Benson, it's scramble drill, so if you're running away from the quarterback, you come back, and Warrior Benson did great coming back, and he was wide open and just underthrew it because he was trying to get rid of it so quick and just wasn't able to come up with it.
That's a great job, though. Warrior was able to escape the pressure, somehow stayed on his feet, almost pulled it down. Warrior gets it on empty. Quarterback draw. Good block right up the middle. Warrior inside the 15 took a shot. Acre Pharmacy first down.
Get up.
Yeah, get up and go back.
That a boy.
That's football.
That's what I'm talking about. Yes, sir. First down, you got right back up.
That's an Acre Pharmacy first down as they're down into the Boyd Law Firm red zone. Big play there by Levi.
And that's a guy Levi just didn't see him. Like, it's not that guy's just that much bigger. He didn't see him, and he ran right into him.
Minute left in the 3rd. Hand away, Henry, right side. Nice cut, 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Give him 6 as Jacob Henry gets the American Pie Pizza touchdown for the Hornets.
No yellow on this one. No yellow on this one.
Henry finally earns it as he scores from 13 yards out. Just like that, the Hornets make it a 1-score game again, 17-13, pinning our Kids Being Kids therapy extra point.
Big play. Big possession. And you had a bunch of setbacks, too. That's something you can talk about. Maturity that we've shown that may have not been there early in the year. You have setback after setback on just this possession, but you keep moving the ball, you move on to the next play, and you punch one in.
Forrest, the kick is up and good.
He snuck it in there now.
Sneaks it inside that left upright. And the Kids Being Kids therapy extra point is good, and the Hornets cut the deficit to 17-14 here with 54 seconds left in the 3rd.
He snuck it just inside that left upright, and there was a lot of height on that thing too. And it was close to getting blocked. It took a little bit longer to get the kickoff than it normally does. Everything worked out, though.
So to your point, Tyler, huge score there to get this back to a 3-point game before we go to the 4th. And really, I don't know that I wasn't really sure what to expect. You knew the 55 points against Whitehall, a bad Whitehall team, while it made your offense feel good. Didn't come into this game expecting a very high-scoring game, but I don't know expected this much of a defensive stalemate here so far through almost 3 quarters.
Yeah, you can't expect that to roll over to the next game. Now, what you did hope is that some confidence at least rolled over. And we've already said it a couple times, though. Levi, he looks different tonight, just standing in the pocket, and he's putting some balls where they need to be. Yeah, he's missed a few balls, but, I mean, any quarterback, especially high school, they're going to miss balls here and there. But he's got difference about him after that game that hopefully continues and then helps us to move a little bit past some of these struggles we've had, and penalties have hurt us a little.
Eagles kickoff.
Conference championship this season. Nick Sherwood was the individual conference champion with Chase Kemper, Micah Linderman, and Case Skiba.
Hello?
Hello, roofers are us.
Hello, your ad says same-day leak repair. I called yesterday and nobody has been out.
That was a typo in the ad. It was supposed to say someday roof repair. Who you think we are? PI Roofing?
If you have a leaky roof, you need it fixed right away. Call your roof leak detectives at PI Roofing and get the leak stopped right away. We're ready at a moment's notice all year long. Call 501-687-6246 for same-day roof repair from PI Roofing.
Cooper is also the boys' 5A cross-country Coach of the Year. They will compete in the state meet next Thursday at Oaklawn Park in Hot Springs.
All right, welcome back to Lions Stadium as Searcy faces a third down and about, I'd call that 9. They call it 8. Either way, third down, Hornets need to stop. Showing pressure. They'll bring it right up the middle, and they got him. Hornets bring the all-house blitz, and they get him back at the 25-yard line. Big play for the defense.
I don't know who ends up making the sack. JG comes untouched, and he gets a hand on him. 33's back there. Give 7 half sacks to the entire defensive line and linebackers.
Absolutely.
That's whatever you got to do on the stats, Jim. You got it.
So big stop for the defense. And now we'll get the offense hopefully back on the field here.
That was the Engage 8 if anybody plays Madden.
Yep.
And it's a really good play if you can get there fast enough.
That's right. Punt team on as Henry looks to return this one from just across the 45. Left-footed kick. Going to get a chance if it bounces right. It doesn't. He's going to have to let this one roll inside the 40. It takes a backwards roll to the 40. And that's where the Hornets will start on offense here with 11:06 left in the ballgame.
Henry had a chance, and if it got a little more towards him, he would have picked that one up, but it bounced too high. He'd have been too close to those defenders whenever he touched it at that point. Just a good decision. And again, you're on the 40. I mean, you're right there next to plus territory. I mean, that's a great starting field position. We'll take that every possession.
Warrior in the offense back on the field. Ransom is your receiver here to the near side of the field. You got 2 receivers to the far side. And I think that's Henry in the backfield. Can't tell until he turns himself to me. That's Ransom over here. And they will hand this one away. Henry across the 40, across midfield. But we're going to get a hold of PI Roofing penalty. Going to bring this one back. What is Beals doing?
He was getting ready to finish the block. He hadn't heard the whistle just yet. Because you'll see it. If you get a guy down,
yeah.
I mean, a nasty offensive lineman, they're burying their face mask in their back.
Mm-hmm. And he's hurt, too.
And
he's cramping.
It's just a cramp. So nothing Beals did.
Yeah, yeah. I was about you beat me. I was about to bring that up.
Or Forte's older brother.
Yeah, the original pancake. Yeah, Kelby.
He was going to finish it. He was going to – if the whistle ain't blown, you want to make sure you keep that guy on the ground, and you just do it a little bit more physical than some people might like.
I like watching Andrew Chandler.
Oh, man,
I love, watching a good offensive line. There's nothing more beautiful than a good offensive line.
Watched the offensive line for 2 years.
That's why I wish we had the end zone shot, because that's really where you watch football, is the end zone shot and seeing how that's working in the trenches.
Well, you're going to get your wish next week, bud. For the Thursday night game, we're breaking it all out. Will's going to come over. We're going to do a VMix show. Ooh. So we're bringing the big dog computer. So that one will be a fun one.
Am I going to be able to illustrate?
I don't know. We'll have to figure. That may be too much for Will to figure out. I mean, I want to put that on Will. We will have a live view of what's happening, though. That's going to be great.
Love it.
Warrior. He'll give it away to Henry, left side, same play. He gets right where he was before as he crosses midfield. into Lion territory, and the workhorse is going to work right now for the Hornets.
And we got offensive linemen running free, blocking defensive backs, blocking linebackers. They're getting going, and you can tell when an offense gets excited, the offensive line gets, and how much faster they're moving, how much more physical they are.
Warrior fakes it, wants Warrior. Benson throws behind him. They call it a complete. No, now they call it incomplete, yeah. I thought it bounced into his hands, but they were going to let it keep going. Boy, Maupin is hot. As he had that, I think they had that one blocked up, and he felt good about that play. Or no, maybe he's just mad at the official.
He's mad at this guy because this guy said it was complete, but the white had overruled him. So I think why is he making that call whenever it's your call? I think is what that ended up being.
So 2nd and 10. They'll go same play left side. Henry, nice cut across the 40, inside the 30 hole. They'll get the PI Roofing penalty. We'll add 15 to this one.
Now get Warrior Benson out there. Don't give him the 15 back, Hampton. Don't give him the 15 back.
And they do throw it.
After the play,
Man.
but it don't matter.
You're just going to wash it, yeah. And I will see. I like the leadership from Levi here too. He was trying to pull Jackson out of that, and they may get. Oh no, they're pointing our way. Never mind. I was gonna say maybe we'll get lucky and they'll try to get them both on Searcy.
If anything, there was one during the play, one after, so they'll step it off, and then they should step it back off, so it should still be first down from right where the ball is. Because you get the 15 for end of play, so move us up 15. Then you get the 15 for after the play. Move us back 15, but it's still first down. It shouldn't be offsetting because one was during the play, one was after the play. And we should be with where it's spotted right now.
Let's see as they continue to try to sort it out down there. And they did point our way. It's going to go both ways here. Now we'll see how to your point, how they actually adjudicate it.
It shouldn't move any. It should be where you were. He looks like he's getting ready to move.
So there's the horse collar.
All right, he's not.
And there's the dead ball, unsportsmanlike on the Hornets.
But he's not getting ready to move. Oh, they are going
both ways. So we're going to get the 15, yeah. And you'll offset the post play unsportsmanlike. So you got to walk off the 15 here.
Maybe they're telling him Maupin, he's trying to figure out.
I think Maupin's trying to figure out who it's on because I think the situation here is obviously you don't want to get a second one.
He's pointing back here. Is he still He's trying to figure out who it's on.
Yeah, and that's that because they don't want it. They want to. You got to know
so that he doesn't get another one.
Yeah.
If he gets another one, he's done.
Warrior Benson is tapping his helmet like maybe they called it on him. Yeah,
that's
okay.
What he said.
Okay.
Yeah, and he said, "Okay, I got it." But hey, now they know, so he knows I got to make sure I stay locked in and don't get that second one. Which I'm going to be like it's not anything bad. Like he was trying to defend his guy that just got dragged down in a horse collar tackle, and he's just talking to him. You just got to know when to stop, say something quick, and then get out of there. And that's tough. I understand that's tough in the heat of the moment too.
Warrior fakes it, rolls to his right, throws it over the middle, and boy, that is a dangerous throw. As you heard Tyler, it falls harmlessly. He wanted JG, and thankfully he threw it short of his man.
Thankfully he underthrew it. Because that safety, I have no idea what number that is. I have binoculars. I don't know why I don't bring them anymore.
Yeah.
But that safety is standing there staring at Levi. That's all he's doing is staring back there, waiting on him to throw that ball. He knew. Yeah.
So second down. As Warrior will give it to Henry. Oh, my gosh, the block by Ransom. As Henry couldn't find another seam.
He got just enough. He let him get inside of him, but he at least he's lucky he didn't get a block in the back or anything right there, too. Wow. All right.
So it'll be third down. Again, what you don't want to do is make a mistake. You're in Cooper Forest range here. You're into the Boyd Law Firm red zone.
Makes you nervous anytime because, I mean, Cooper, he's gotten better, and he's better than last year, but you still don't feel automatic, especially from distance.
And from a hash, too, on top of that. So Warrior dropping. Now he's in trouble. Scrambles.
Got him.
And he had him, throws it, and all through his hands, incomplete. And he had two receivers there. And it looks like Jackson,
18,
Christian Jackson, and he didn't get it. And so it falls incomplete, and Cooper Forrest will come on for the Kids Being Kids Therapy field goal to try to tie this one up.
He's got it. He's got it. He's got it. Good job by Levi getting out of there. He was dead right, sacked, and got out of there to at least keep it in field goal range. And he throws a pretty good ball. Obviously not perfect because Jackson had to climb the ladder to try and go up and get it, which he got his hands on it, and Jackson will tell you I should have caught it. But it obviously could have been a little bit better ball too.
So Forrest will step it off. It'll be a 29-yard attempt, and
What are we doing?
they're trying to get it set. Why did we?
The refs are icing the kicker.
Yeah, now we're doing 10 seconds on the play clock. They should have reset it. Snap is good. Hold is good. Kick is up, and the kick is good.
Yeah, that baby Coop.
Cooper Forrest nails the 29-yarder. And with 9:15 to go in the ballgame, we're all tied up at 17.
Baby Coop. I tell you what, Coach, I was out there talking to Mop probably longer than you wanted me to be out
No,
there.
you're good. I was good with it.
Pre-game.
I was worried about trying to get us up and running.
I was like, Steve's probably ready to start, and I'm down here still talking to him. But I'll tell you what, we were the last two out there on Maumelle. We were actually the last three because you know who that third person was?
Cooper was out there kicking.
Cooper Forrest still kicking field goals. And he was kicking them from further than he was just right there. He was making sure, and he came up to Mott before me and him started walking off the field, and he said, Coach, I figured it out. I got it, Coach. And he figured it out. He got one in right there. That's a huge clutch kick to tie the game, right? I mean, yeah, there's still 9 minutes left in the game. By no means is the game over. It's not even close to over. But it's a completely different ball game whenever you're tied as opposed to down with 9 minutes left. And Coop feels good, right? He's got some confidence now because he just kicked a 29-yarder, and he had room to make a few more yards there. So he's feeling good, and you love to have that because if you need him late in the game, whenever it's the last kick to tie it, to send it to overtime or to win the game, you need him to have that confidence, and he's feeling it right now.
So Tyler, you'll like this. Now, look, I'm a Bryant guy. I graduated from Bryant, and some of those North Little Rock Bryant games were a lot of fun through the years. That run where there was. There was some fun ones. Even Bryant ended up on the wrong end of a couple of them. But
early.
Bryant tonight wins the game 63. The story is they get all the way to the 1 yard line and took a knee. 63
What did Brett
to
Bielema
7.
say that was?
Borderline. A fair catch called for and made at the 35-yard line.
They said, we're not letting you return it anymore. We're just going to give it to you on 35. You've scared us a couple times. Just take it right here.
Let's say thanks to our guy, Kerry Rotnick. He's going to be on hopefully, I got on camera for us during basketball season. He's giving me updates on how bad our stream is. But I'm just kidding. He's being very, very friendly and nice about it. He said, you guys are doing a great job. It's just glitchy on this end. Comes and goes. I know it. I'm sorry. We're doing the best we can. Unfortunately, the internet is not cooperating. Although right now we're running through the actual Searcy internet, and it's doing okay. So we'll knock on wood and hope it keeps that way for the last 9 minutes.
Just messed it up.
Motion. They'll go jet sweep. Left side. Couldn't get him, and now they'll ride him out of bounds at the 40-yard line. And they're going to spot this up at the 40. Let's see. It is going to be the 40, right on it.
I don't know where McFadden ended up. He's he's probably in man coverage, so he's running away. But JG comes inside there and gives up because he might be that last line of defense out. Swooshing inside and got out leveraged.
Do it that way. And now Bell. He wants to throw deep, looking for his man. Ransom never saw it. It goes over the hand. No. And so that one falls incomplete, and it'll be third down and 6.
Tyree wasn't the only one that didn't see it. It was everybody that didn't see it, which is fine. I'll take it. Third down. We gonna send a little pressure here again, Cole. What do you think he's got?
I think they're going to bring it this time.
Oh yeah.
Again.
They're walked up. They're gonna fake it and drop out of it, or are they gonna send it?
Bell.
Last time JG came, he came from depth, though. He wasn't showing it as much as he's showing it this time. That's how he got in there so untouched. Right now they have 6 guys walked up and only got 5 to block him.
Bell, that will bring it. Here they come. Bell throws it up, looking for his man, overthrew him. That one falls incomplete. It'll be 4th down. And now we got an injured Hornet down back here at the 32. Might be a cramp. That's JG. I think it's a cramp.
With how straight his leg is, it looks like it's probably just a cramp. That's what you hope. Cramps hurt. They are horrible. But you can recover from those fairly quickly most of the time. So when you see a guy down, if it turns out it's a cramp, you feel okay about it.
That is what they're –
Stop!
Can't get up.
Not like that.
So they keep working.
Just checking. Is that Tyree?
Yeah, it's Ransom with him.
Checking his post. I think he's fixing his shoulder pad, but it looks like he's down
Yeah,
there.
he does.
Look, man, you're going to be okay. You're still breathing.
Oh, goodness gracious. That's good stuff.
Oh, I think he just hit him in the head. He said, get up.
As now our managers will bring some water out, some Gatorade to help hydrate some folks. Where's Bobby Boucher when you need him?
Yeah, there you go. Come on, get off.
So Gabriel's going to run off under his own power, Band-Aid in tow.
Ransom gave him a pep talk while he was laying down there.
And JG's played a lot of snaps. Just about every one, it feels like.
Luckily, it's not a hot, humid day out there. Otherwise, we'd have a lot more guys doing that.
So punt team on as Henry back to return just inside the 30. This one going to be returnable. Henry, lets it bounce out when you got a field, though.
I think I don't know that he feels extremely comfortable catching it. Right? I think he wants it to take a good bounce, and then he's going to run with it. Which again, I don't blame him. If you don't feel confident catching that thing, don't try and catch that thing. Let it bounce, because more often than not, it's not going to end up good. Because he had a chance. But I think maybe when guys get closer to him, it's just like, I'm not going to risk it. And maybe that's what he's coached to do. Okay, if they get close to you, just don't risk it. Just let it bounce. If it's a good bounce and bounce ball, and we'll go on offense.
Save yourself for this ride. Not that one.
Yeah. All right, so 1st and 10 here, Hornets with 8:51 to go in the ball game. They'll give it away to Henry, right side this time. Sticks a toe in the ground, cuts upfield, goes nowhere, though, on the play. Maybe a yard. It'll be 2nd and 9.
They just kind of washed it out a little bit better that time defensively than they have previously. Only able to get 1 yard. But you were able to run the ball last time and make it hard on the defense. So now they've got more to think about, a little bit tougher. They know that you can move it on them. Just can you keep doing it? Keep them on their heels.
Warrior gets the snap. They'll fake it this time. Warrior will keep it to the right side. Warrior's got a lot of room around the right side. Across midfield with a spin move to the 45-yard line. And that'll be an Acre Pharmacy first down for the Hornets. No. We got a PI roofing penalty. It looks like Forte might get called for the hold all the way back on the other end. Man, that's a lot of those tonight.
We have had so many 10-plus yard carries brought back by holds.
That's taking a touchdown off the board.
And, I mean, for all I know, they've all actually been holds. I don't know. I can't see down there in there, but that's a lot of yardage just on holding penalties.
And it's crazy. We were talking about we didn't get a chance because we lost the stream at halftime, but I was updating the stats, and 9 total penalties for both teams. Hornets had 4 for 40, and Searcy with 5 for 40. So
all 4 of those were holds.
Yep.
And some other things that were declined on both sides.
Searcy had the back-to-back false starts to start the game, so that was 10 of those, and that's offsides. Don't call it. Instead, Warrior, quarterback draw, looking for room, goes to the right side. He is hit and falls forward across the 25 to the 27-yard line. And so that'll bring up a 3rd and 10 as they got 6 on the play. It did not feel like a 6-yard run by Warrior.
He fell forward for another 3 yards. It looked like he was about to get hit and get pushed back, but somehow he fell forward. It may have been a spin. I couldn't see from my angle, but he fell forward somehow.
So trips receivers to the near side of the field. Henry running back in the backfield next to Warrior. Warrior drops, looking to throw. Wants Warrior. Benson makes the catch. Makes another man miss. Get upfield. Instead, he's going to be drugged back inside the 35. And Warrior Benson, that's one of those plays where you're going to look at film later. He had a first down, and all the dancing cost it, and now they're back to the 35. It'll be 4th down.
Know which yard line you've got to get to. Get to that yard line whenever it's 3rd down. If that's 2nd down, okay, you want to go make a big play. But 3rd down, know where you have to get and do enough to get there, and then whatever else you get after that's fine, but you got to get there.
Well, they're going to go for this. I am shocked at this decision. Let's see if they try to just get him jump off sides. Yeah, they almost had him last time. You got 10 seconds to snap it.
Don't call it time.
Warrior. No, take the delay. Got him. They got him. Yes, sir. Got him. The PI roofing penalty. Same dude. You're right.
That's the flincher. They caught him mid-flinch. They timed it up. Caught him mid-flinch, and he couldn't stop himself.
Hey, way to go, Gibson. Johnny Gibson's down at the other end of our press box. That is huge. That is a huge penalty.
Because they've been jumping at him all game. And I imagine they've said something about it.
Coach is not happy. I promise.
No.
You got to know that's what they're going to do. You have to know that on 4th down. This late in the game on your side of the 50.
So 1st and 10. Warrior away to Henry, left side again. And this time he runs right into Lucier. And no gain on the play.
Now he kind of got hogtied right there. As soon as he had an arm up around his neck, and he had probably another one down around his waist, and he wasn't going anywhere. One of those might have been Lucier.
So 2nd down. They do give him about a half yard on the play, so it'll be 2nd and 9. Now 16 on the play clock. We're down to 5:50 to go in the ball game. Warrior shakes his head at the blitzer who faked it. Now looking to throw. He's got Warrior Benson out there. Oh, why did he stop running? And Warrior Benson just kind of stopped running on his route, and that's multiple times we've seen him do that tonight.
So he kind of took a little gallop there. I don't know if he thought he was going to overrun it, so he kind of galloped out of that route instead of kept running. I don't know. It's one of those things where maybe he perceived the ball was going to be in a different spot because he didn't do that until he saw the ball in the air. So I wonder if he thought he was going to get underthrown and tried to adjust a little early and just didn't make the right adjustment.
So 3rd down. Another 3rd and long for the Hornets. Warrior drops, throws. He's got Ransom. Ransom now got to get upfield. Breaks a tackle. He's going to be shy of the 1st down. It's going to bring up a 4th and manageable, a 4th and 3 close to midfield. Let's see if they decide to go for this one as well. I don't know why they wouldn't.
I mean, now you're right here close to 50. It didn't look as bad. I mean, you got 10 extra yards. Going to get somebody to jump off sides again.
Yeah.
That would be nice. Cooper's yelling at him saying, let me kick it from here, coach.
And you may be right. They may try to do it again. Warrior may try to get him to jump. Warrior, he does. This time they don't flinch. They still got 12 to snap it, though. Oh, yeah. And we're going to get a PI roofing penalty. Going to be a false start this time.
Now you'll probably punt it.
Yeah, you got to.
Full disclosure, Cooper probably wasn't saying let me kick it. He was cheering on his offense, but that's what it looked like to me.
Yeah.
That definitely was taunting, looking towards this sideline and these stands. If you want to turn towards your sideline and stands and point that direction, then that's all good, right? That's on you. But whenever you're looking to
It is. So Warrior Benson in to punt it. 2 men back to return. I believe that's Cooper Jones here closest to us. And Warrior Benson, good high spiraling kick. And they'll let it bounce inside the 20. Slow down ball. Oh, man, he couldn't quite get it in the coffin corner. Instead, right through the corner of the end zones. And, boy, what a great kick by Warrior Benson. And instead, they'll get it out at the 20. It'll be 1st and 10 here for the Lions.
Oh, that one's disheartening. That one, because you had a slow enough roll where if he had found it, he's gonna be able to touch it. The problem was Jackson's the gunner out there. But the thing is, Jackson's doing his job at first. He's trying to make sure that the returner doesn't catch it, and he's gonna make his first job is to make sure that guy doesn't catch it and run.
Yep.
It's not to find the ball, and that guy and that's what returners do. They make it look like they're gonna catch it and get you away from the ball. So it's not anything he could have done. You just gotta hope he finds it faster, and he just wasn't able to.
Searcy hands this one away to Love. I think that's Love.
I don't know who it was, but it was Anthony Kennedy as well. And all he did is on the snap is he just walked his guard back 2 yards into the running back and said, I'm going to get you down right here.
So no gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. And again, we apologize for the glitchiness and the technical issues. It's going to come and go, but hopefully it'll hold for us for this final couple of minutes of the ball game. Well, they'll hand it up the middle. Hornets met him, but he gets through the hole. That's going to end up being a nice gain for the Lions. He's going to be about 2 yards shy of a 1st down.
I thought he got hit at like 1.5 yards.
He did, but squirted through somehow. And it's going to be 3rd and 2. As they run Derek Palmer off. Let's see if the Hornets can get a stop. Down to 3.5 to go here in this ball game, and a huge 5A Central matchup.
They gonna tush push it?
Yeah, I think it looks like it. Nope.
Oh, direct snap.
Snap it. Hornets. Oh, had him in the backfield. Instead, he squirts through. Now breaks the tackle. And JG going to wrap him up and bring him down. But a big play for the Lions out to the 44-yard line.
Yeah, new formation you hadn't seen yet. They motion the quarterback out, make you have to think about it just a little bit, and then get able to get good yardage there. They're not sure who's coming on and off the field.
So 1st and 10, they go back to that formation. Let's see what they do with it this time.
Got a bunch of extra bodies here on the
They'll
right.
move Bell out again. Better stick with him. McFadden does. Snap it.
Get there, Tyree.
And Tyree, nice plays. Ransom rides him across out to midfield. That'll be a gain of 6, though. Good job.
He gives him an extra 6 whenever he jumped on for the ride. That's one where you hope you can grab him and slow him down as opposed to give him an extra push.
You got to be careful here. Cooper Jones is listed. He's the one taking the snaps. Jones is listed as a backup quarterback.
He was the one lined up at quarterback on that second possession.
Ball's on the floor, on the ground, and Beats is in there, makes the tackle, and that's a big play there as they back him up. It'll be 3rd and 6.
They go back to their normal formation now. They said, well, we got as much run out of that as we could.
Yeah, Cooper Jones got caught looking up on that one. It was a good snap. Just didn't handle it. And so now they'll go with Love and Bell in the backfield.
They're doing a whole bunch of shuffling guys on and off.
They're going to be wore out. I mean, are they going to have personnel? They don't. They got personnel issues. They finally get the right personnel on the field. But to your point, Tyler, a lot of changes right now. Now they get set with 8 to snap it. Motion of man. Bell, they'll give it. Ball's on the ground. Ball's on the ground. And let's see. Who got it?
He said he passed it.
Oh, did he let it go? Yeah,
I thought
that was a fumble. He did not. The ball didn't come out. The ball was knocked out.
It definitely looked like he wanted to hand it off.
We got an injured Searcy line. I think we got a lineman hurt right at the 47. It is 4th, 1:35. I did not. How much time did you have on the clock? Is it right? Okay. I wasn't sure if they stopped it. There is an injured lineman down. While he's down, give me a chance to talk about our friends at Ashcraft Orthodontics. Orthodontic care in Little Rock should be both accessible and convenient, and that's why Ashcraft Orthodontics proudly accepts most dental insurance plans. They make it easy for you and your family to receive the quality care you deserve at prices you can afford. And we'd love the opportunity to meet you and share more about their services. Visit them today, 23 Shackleford Drive in Little Rock, or give them a call at 501-225-3964. And, of course, the special treat, mention that you heard about them on Natural State Sports or the Maumelle Sports Network, and you'll receive a $200 discount on braces or Invisalign. That also reminds me, guys, as we start to transition, obviously, we're locked in. We're going to be in the playoffs. We could be the 1, the 2, the 3, or the 4 seed at this point. Either way, we're going to be playing playoff football, and what that means is that we need sponsors. We're looking for, whether you're an individual or a business, we are looking for sponsors for the postseason. Again, the way this works is we have to pay the AAA, and that broadcast fee goes up and up and up for every round that we go. And so I think Will was just paying the basketball dues. It was around $2,000. So we would love to have you guys. This is not a good sign, as we got the stretcher coming out and Aircast. That is not good.
Not at all.
So you hate to see that. And so we're going to have an extended break, and, man, you hate to see that. So everybody will sit and take a knee as they do bring the stretcher out. And I've not seen a number, so I'm not sure yet who it is, but they are
definitely an offensive lineman.
Yeah, it's definitely a big fella, and they are working on the right leg. Must have gotten it trapped up underneath there during that play and the scramble for the loose ball. And so you hate to see that. But again, back to our sponsorships, as you guys, we ask that you guys help us, and if you want to continue to follow the team and not able to make the trip. Hopefully, we're playing at home. The 1 seed in the Central will be at home all the way till War Memorial. So you want to get that 1 seed and host.
I'll take that.
Yeah, and so we want to get it. We'll be matched up with the West. And so we'll see. But we would love you guys to help. And the support of you guys has been great during basketball season. There's been a couple times you guys have stepped up big time for us. And so I'd love to have you guys along for the ride. So as they continue to work on the injured player, I'm going to hydrate. And another reminder, I'll talk about some of our sponsors as well. Field Goal Extra Point sponsor, our friends at Kids Being Kids Therapy, the only therapy clinic in Maumelle. And every child is unique, and they can help them all enjoy the same thing, a fun, fulfilling childhood. Kids Being Kids Therapy provides evaluations and occupational, physical, and speech therapy to help develop and strengthen skills while encouraging independence. Their therapeutic model is built around helping kids succeed with learning opportunities at home, in the classroom, and throughout the community. Find out more today by calling 501-803-9722, or you can visit them in person at 405 Edgewood Drive. What's up, buddy? I got Diesel here. Here, you want to say hello?
Hello.
What you doing over there? You been playing?
Yeah.
Yeah. Why are you getting shy? What happened?
I forgot. I don't know what
Why
I
are
was
we getting
doing.
shy over here all of a sudden? Getting all shy on us. You my non-shy kid.
You can't even see the people you're talking to.
I know. They just hear
They
your
don't even
voice.
exist
That's
right now.
They just get to hear you talk. One day maybe we'll be able to talk about you out there making plays, huh? Yeah. He likes to have me come out and do play-by-play with Duncan basketballs.
Will he be wearing red though, or will he be wearing blue?
Red. Well, I don't know. He likes blue, but I mean, we'll see. So they do get our injured Lion onto the stretcher. They'll make it way off the field, and a nice round of applause from both sides. So you hate to see that. Obviously, a physical game, physical sport, injuries happen, but you never want to see a young man have to be taken off with an air cast on a stretcher. That's tough. So we're not going to be able to see a number of who the injured player is, but it is one of the linemen. Okay. All right, so the punt team on. 4th down. It is 4th and 6. Actually, 4th and 5. So the Hornets are going to get a chance here. 1:35 left in the ball game. Good snap and a good kick. High kick. Henry makes the catch. Got hit as he caught it, but it wasn't a fair catch called for. And so a bit of an adventure, but it's caught at the 20. And the Hornets 80 yards from an American Pie Pizza touchdown. Let's call it roughly 60 yards away from a Cooper Forest Kids Being Kids field goal attempt.
Why did he not fair catch it?
I don't know.
He's going to get 15. And that's the one that he's caught. He caught it. I don't know what's that one time he's actually caught it.
Oh, your mama has it. Hey, in here. And there's the big one in my backpack. In my backpack right there. Second pocket. Yeah. No, the one that's open towards the front. The one in the middle pocket.
Just open them all. You'll find it.
So Warrior. It's the snap. They'll go to Henry. JG didn't get there. Sorry, you're right. Bubba Johnson. And Johnson going to lose 5 on the play. And they're going to spot it at the 16. So lose 4. And Searcy wants a timeout.
Searcy's trying to get the ball back now. I mean, you get first down, you lose 3 yards. Yeah, I'm going to try and take a timeout now.
That was just another missed block on the edge.
Yeah, we've struggled with that inside slot to block that linebacker. He's kind of apex, maybe inside shade of the inside receiver, and it's hard. I mean, it's a difficult block just based off alignment. You got a guy lined up inside of you, and I'm asking you to try and get inside of him and get him blocked, and it's a difficult play that most people can't make.
We've seen a lot of yellow on the field tonight. Our penalty flag sponsor, PI Roofing. Go see them at 6109 Remount Road in North Little Rock, or call them at 501-707-3548. Or visit them online at piroofing.com. Don't get penalized on your next roof repair. Choose local. Call PI Roofing today. I tell you, man, the roof folks are everywhere. We had our roof replaced like 2 years ago, and I think in the last 3 months we've probably had 8 different companies come by and ask if we needed a new roof.
I guess you can go look if you want.
Yeah. Warrior gets the snap. He looks right now, looking over the middle, and he is hammered at the 15 and dumped. Searcy going to call another timeout. So now with 1:14 to go, the strategy starts to change if you're Maumelle.
And that's one. I mean, that's That's more of a coverage sack than anything. I mean, he's back there, and he had time. And I've got the pillar right here, so I couldn't see all of our receivers and kind of what it looked like downfield. I don't know how covered it was, but he couldn't find anything back where he was standing. He shouldn't have anywhere to go. And finally, that pocket's going to crumble at some point. And it finally did, and it came crumbling down on him.
So 1 timeout left for Searcy. Hornets, though, all the way back at the 10. You're looking at a 3rd and 20. What you don't want to do is obviously drop back and lose a ball here inside the red zone or inside the 10 or end up with a safety.
Yeah, there's a few things you don't want to turn it over, for sure. You also don't want an incomplete pass because, if anything, you want to make them use that last timeout so they've got a minute left with no timeouts to try and get down into field goal range, which we saw at the start of the game. They got a guy that can kick it. He's got some, and he had some distance on that field goal that they kicked. He had more than enough leg from where they were, so they don't need a ton to get into what looks like field goal range.
So it'll be Bubba Johnson in the backfield with Levi. You're going to have Warrior Benson by himself here to the near side. Warrior claps his hands. They show pressure. They bring it. Warrior drops. Throws over the middle. That's caught. That's a good play to Hampton out to the 25. And that at least completes that strategy with force Searcy to use their last timeout.
Use their last timeout. You get an extra, 15
yards
yes, or so?
About 13,
You give yourself a lot more room to work with on the presumably punt. There's no way in my mind that you try and go for it on 4th down here, but you never know. But at least give yourself more room to get them further back to where they got more yards to have to chew up in a minute and 8.
So, Tyler, I want to ask you this because being on the sidelines previously, what's the conversation right now on the Searcy side? Because if there is ever a time for one of the guttiest, fake punt calls you'd ever make, it'd be right now. What are you saying as a coach? Are you covering that right now? Hey, watch out for 17. He may take off.
Oh, we're just playing punt safe is what we're doing. We're playing punt safe, and I really wouldn't. Oh, he's kicked it good tonight.
Yeah, he has.
If he had been kicking like he has been the previous, like other games where he's shanked them, I wouldn't even put a guy back. I'd just play defense. I wouldn't put 2 guys back. I would only have 1 guy back there to make sure it gets caught. I would have 2. I would have everybody. I would have 10 guys up there playing punt safe and 1 guy back there just to catch it. Maybe if you do want to try and return it, but
Warrior Benson, we want that kick we had just the last punt. But he just couldn't get to check up inside the 5. And so we'll take another one of those. Snap. Warrior Benson got it down, kicks it away. Another great kick. Spiraling fair catch called for and made back at the 30-yard line.
As he's running backwards, that was a good catch. He caught it right down around the waist. It was almost about too low. He about lost it. That's good. You said really good kick by Warrior Benson. He's been on point tonight, punting the ball, and he's had some good catches. He's had a better night than he has in previous games, just overall. Catching the ball, running good routes. He had the one, obviously, that he came up short on the 3rd down. But besides that, he's played a pretty good game.
So Bell, I believe that's Goodrich in the backfield with him. Fake it, wants to throw, looking right. Oh, throws high and incomplete.
All right, 2nd and 10, keep it going. If you want to throw them all high, we'll take it.
Let one of those get tipped up in the air. I'll take a pick 6 right now.
So Jonathan Williams, he was coming if that ball would have been a little bit late.
Bell wants to throw. Looking left and miscommunication.
Out of bounds anyway. I don't know that would have been caught by anybody.
I thought he was the way his arm motion looked like he was going for the go route, but the way the ball went, it went out of bounds like it was on the little out route.
But the out route wasn't deep enough. It looked like maybe the go route was supposed to break off and come back, or the out route wasn't deep enough. Somebody wasn't in the right spot, or the ball was not in the right spot.
Well, now this is huge. 3rd down. Those 2 plays went quick. Didn't take hardly any time off the clock. So see if you can get a stop and force another punt. Bell drops, looking left, throwing that way, and a great adjustment. Oh, he dropped it. What do we call it? Incomplete. Wow, wasn't sure we were going to get there. As I thought he caught it, and Williams jumped up celebrating as the ball went to the turf. And so it'll be 4th down, 46 seconds.
They did not use
Oh, wow. Big time play there.
I feel like with it being incomplete, they probably ran a few extra seconds off the clock that didn't have
Yeah, we have all 3, yeah.
Okay.
All 3 and Henry now. No.
Because then you're going to rough the punter.
Give him the first down.
No.
And now look, you've gotten some guys back there, but I want to see. You want Henry to field this clean and have an opportunity. Low snap. They do get away. Oh, that ball shanked. The ball is shanked out of bounds.
It's like the 48.
Hornets going to get great field position here.
Yeah, step. 45. Woo. There we go. That was
not a great punt.
10-yard punt from where the ball was snapped. 15 at most.
So 40 seconds to play as the offense comes out onto the field.
The biggest thing is you got your 3 timeouts. So you got a chunk of the playbook open, but you don't want to waste one because of the play clock.
Now Warrior. Down to that. Warrior gets the snap. Pick up the blitzer, throwing deep, looking for Hampton. He's got to stop. He jumped a little early, and thankfully that one falls incomplete. Whew.
Just a jump ball. I don't know that we need a jump ball right now. We just need some yards. I mean, I know Hampton, he's got a little bit of height on him, and he can go up and get it, but we just take some positive yards right now.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. You got 3 timeouts. I mean, let's just move this ball, try to get it into Cooper Forest range.
And then if you break one, you bust one, then okay, now we can talk a little bit, but we just need some yards right now.
Warrior, they'll give it to Henry. Henry breaks a tackle, and a good job diving forward to get the first down. It's enough for an Acre Pharmacy first down.
Listen, I tell you what, we are at Searcy, and that clock was stopped before I even looked at it. I want to make sure they get credit.
Right? Now Warrior, they're going to give it to Henry again. Henry looking around the left side. Henry across the 30 down to the 25. He's got another Acre Pharmacy first down. They'll stop the clock with 13 seconds. Nope, it's still running. 10 seconds. It's still running.
Come on.
And they didn't. Well, they didn't call it they didn't call first down. It's second down.
Maupin was calling timeout.
Yeah.
Maupin called timeout.
Player called the timeout over 20 seconds ago.
Yeah, I mean, it should be around 14, 15 seconds, I think, where we should be.
I think he's telling it because Maupin and the side judge said, I got it. So he's going to tell the white hat, they got it all figured out. That's what whenever you call a timeout, the side judge blows the whistle and he checks the clock so that if it doesn't stop, he knows what it's supposed to be, especially in this situation. So they're going to get something out of it. 17, it looks like.
All right,
17.
we'll take that.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Yeah.
That's fair. It's fair.
And then you got guys. Why are we that far back? He shouldn't have to yell at you that much. He shouldn't have to yell at you that much, guys.
So down to the 26-yard line. And now, I mean, you can just run it if you want. And, I mean, you got all 3 timeouts. Try to set this thing up in the middle of the field and let 2 timeouts. Let Cooper Forest put this one through.
You still want 10, 15 more.
Oh, yeah.
For sure. They're going to run their 2-point play. Nope.
Yep, that's it. Pitched it inside. It's caught, but stacked up, and they're going to have to burn another timeout here. And Warrior runs to the white hat and gets the timeout. 11 seconds. They went with that little inside pitch, and Searcy was ready for it.
I think he missed the cut, too. He tried to jump outside of his blocker. And that doesn't mean that he was going to get 15 yards on it, but I think he would have at least got 3 or 4 and not lost yardage on if he cuts it up.
Hey, listen, I want to say a huge thanks to our fans, whether it's our Hornet fans or just football fans that have stuck with us here through some technical issues throughout this ball game. We appreciate you guys. It looks like right now we're rolling pretty well and should have a pretty decent number of people watching us as well. So
They know what's good for them. They're watching right now.
No doubt.
That's good ball.
So set this up. It'll be 3rd down and 5, which that's kind of inconsequential at this point with 11 seconds on the clock. Tied at 17. I have not had a chance to look and see, but I'm assuming Robinson is taking care of business against Palm Bluff.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no. Whoops. So the offense out on the field. 11 seconds to play. Put Henry in the backfield next to Warrior. Warrior claps his hands. They're going to bring pressure. Now they back out of it. Warrior looking over the middle. Good play by the linebacker as he tipped it away. JG knew it. He had 6 if that ball gets through. And so now it'll bring up a 4th down, and now a humongous decision here. And they're going to bring him out. Yep, they're going to do it. They're going to bring Forrest out.
47?
From the 30.
47.
Yeah, 47-yarder. Now, he was just shy. How far was that one last week that we tried against Whitehall? I don't remember. And so it'll be – they'll put it down. Now, we're going to be here a minute before we kick this ball because I'm assuming well, never mind. They don't have any timeouts. They can't ice him, so this is our icing the kicker moment. We're icing our own kicker to make sure you get to personnel because we've seen what an adventure that's been.
This would be wild.
Man, dude. Highlight of the night. Cooper Forrest will be on our Count Porcula Barbecue pregame show next week. I promise you that. From the hash. So, and actually, this is the hash from a right-footed kicker you wanted at. You could push it a little bit here.
They're putting a returner back. I think Forrest at least makes it to the end zone, so you'll have a touchback. He can't return it if it makes it to the end zone. It's just like a kickoff and a kick.
Here we go. We're going to put this one down as Warrior. Left knee. They're going to put this down on the 37. So it'll be a 47-yard field goal attempt. Kids being kids therapy field goal. The snap is good. Hold is good. Kick is well short. It's going to be returned. Yeah, they got to make sure they go make a tackle. They got a chance around the 30, 25.
Cooper slowed him down.
And trying to get there is Warrior, and they will knock him out of bounds. Wow. And that'll run out regulation here in this one.
We got somebody down.
We do. There's a Hornet down, but time runs out. Regulation, and so I think it is Kennedy, maybe. I don't see him on the field coming off. Oh, man. So he just didn't get a solid foot on that one. It comes up short. And I think you're right. I think that is Anthony Kennedy over there because I don't see Kennedy anywhere over here. Now let's hope he's okay. We got a couple guys. There's a Searcy player down, too. There must have been one heck of a collision over there. Hard to see from here, but there's at least backside. It's Kennedy. And big, thick legs of his. But there's also an injured Lion down as well. That's a player. I see a helmet. So let's hope Kennedy's able to get up as they continue to work. Well, Tyler, we're going to get us an overtime game.
Yeah, we'll see. I'm just looking at Anthony, making sure he hasn't moved a whole lot.
Yeah, you're right. Let's just hope he's okay. There's a lot. Now they're going to try to
flip him over, maybe.
Oh man, let's hope. Come on, Kennedy.
They're trying to roll him over.
Yeah, and I think because of the last injury, I don't see an ambulance. No, it's gone. They haven't replaced it.
Yeah, they dragged the other guy, so if you're dragging him, you don't think he's too serious. Trying to look at the...
Well, the way they rolled him was concerning.
Watch his reaction.
What's he getting? They're going to take his face mask off.
Yeah, oh man.
Oh, well, I don't know.
would have that over there.
Yeah, he's got a medical bag and he's got the tools.
The tool to take it out, yep. So we are going to have what looks to be an extended break with Kennedy down. So they continue to work. And again, we'll give you an update as soon as we get some movement over there. I was going back. I'm going to go back in the stream and see if I can see maybe what might have happened. Where was he?
Top of your screen.
Oop, I went way too far.
Well, the parents are walking out there.
I went way too far. Hang on. Oop, that was it.
Right here.
Yeah.
Line up.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't.
Unless he slid into something.
Yeah, I mean, the hit wasn't anything significant. Now, the one question you got to wonder, I wonder if he went face first to the turf. Yeah. Because that is kind of what it looks like. I'm going to, I can slow this down if I screen record it.
Look at Maupin. They got up here on the screen. Maupin's trying to explain.
To the parents, to Anthony's parents.
And maybe, hopefully, kind of what he's telling them is that it's more out of an abundance of caution than anything else.
Yeah, I got to believe. I think you're right, Andy. I think that is the situation. Just looking at the video of it, it doesn't. Yeah, I think he went face first down. And let's just. I mean, obviously, you don't want anything significant to happen to a young man, and let's hope that this is all precautionary. No doubt.
Is he sticking a leg up right now, Andy? Can you see?
Yeah, he's got a knee up.
He's got his leg like he's got one knee bent.
He's got one knee up.
Okay. It looked like you got a little better angle, maybe.
It looks like when he got, because he just kind of got bumped trying to make the tackle and went down into the wash of people. And I don't know if he got hit by someone else coming from the side and maybe even a knee to the helmet or something. It's hard to tell, but I've got to believe that we're probably looking at something.
He could have got knocked out. I mean, it could be a multitude of things.
Yeah. So again,
he was moving when he was face down. I could see his arms moving and everything like that when he was face down.
Well, I don't think they would have rolled him like they did either if they were concerned in that regard. But it is good to know. I mean, Andy's got the zoom on the iPhone over here trying to at least give us an idea, because this is obviously the complete opposite side of the field from us. So, again, the situation here, if you're just joining us after my most recent Twitter post, we are headed to overtime. Regulation is ended. Hornets had a chance at a game-winning field goal from Cooper Forrest from 47 yards out. That came up short. And on the return, we had a couple players injured, one of which Anthony Kennedy Jr. for our Hornets. As looks like Forte gets an update. That at least is a good sign, I think, if you're trying to read body language between player and coach. Now we are moving quickly for the medical bag.
That's the air cast.
Yeah.
Bag. Or the
Here comes our ambulance. Our ambulance is back.
Or possibly a neck brace bag.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think it's the collar. So we're going to be here a minute as I see, looks like our EMS, our backup EMS is making their way.
Second time that we've had somebody that's going to be carted off.
Yep.
They might drive that thing out.
Yeah.
We can handle it.
Oh, yeah. It's carpet.
You ain't going to tear up the field.
there with him?
Yeah.
He's the one that's got the pads, I think. Yeah. He didn't. Well, that's the fire truck.
Yeah, and we still don't have the.
Yes.
Oh, I hear our ambulance coming now for sure. I think that's what that is. Man.
All your TV, everybody that's out there. Looks like they're working.
Well, I mean, that could be.
You got better zoom than I do.
Do I?
More.
I'm at 15. I'm maxed out. I mean, again, to your point, the good sign is Anthony, he was face down initially. He is down on his back. You guys hang on. I'm going to see if I can get an update. I'll be right back.
The ambulance has arrived. We'll see how far they drive it out here. They'll be more than welcome to bring it all the way out, and it looks like that's what they're going to do, yeah. No reason not to. They do have the stretcher out now. It looks like they're trying to get him prepped to get on the stretcher. No, we're just trying to keep it off the screen, and just with the situation, we need to air all that, but just want to make sure to keep you updated.
So we're going on getting some updates, and right now I think we're all up here about as lost Other than we know it is Anthony Kennedy, and they brought the ambulance out onto the field. We're going to get him loaded up, but thoughts and prayers out with Anthony Kennedy Jr. Let's just hope that all of this is all precaution. So they will take Anthony to the ambulance. I'm hoping to maybe we get some sort of movement. As Kristen Henson, our camera operator, kind of trying to get zoomed in as they go to the ambulance. But they got him pretty good and strapped down. But there was a good ovation over there from the Searcy fans who could see what was going on. We're completely shielded on this side now with the ambulance being in our way. And so, again, stick with us on social media. We'll give you an update best we can when we have one. And make sure Moppin folks at least let us know how he's doing. And, again, we hope this is all precautionary. Looking back at film, it wasn't an overly particularly hard hit or anything. It looked like he just kind of got caught up in the wash and went down. I'm not sure if he was unable to brace himself and he went down face first or not, but either way, it looks like a upper body injury here. And now, Tyler, I'll come to you. This is where it gets difficult, obviously. Searcy has a guy go out in an ambulance on a cart. Decent delay there. Now we end regulation, and we head to overtime. And now you got to get your team refocused and ready to play a couple of big plays here in overtime. And so let's hope that these guys are able to focus and finish this game off with a win.
Yeah, it's just a matter of where's your head out right now, and there's so many different places that your head could be, and I'm sure everybody's in a different headspace. Everybody down on that field on each side of the sideline, you both have lost a guy on the ambulance. One took a little bit longer than the other. We kind of have an idea of what happened to the first one, to Searcy, but it was still a little cloudy on exactly what went down with Anthony, besides something that they want to make sure they had him strapped down. You obviously have you can get your ideas from that, just trying not to let him move too much, but we'll see, and hopefully it's just, can you get your players focused back up, because you still do have a game to finish up, even though the game is the least important thing out there right now. You're playing it, and you're still finishing it. And then just as Maumelle, it's like, you're gonna play it for Anthony, right? Mm-hmm. You've got a reason to go out there and finish. I mean, there's nothing you can do besides try and go out there and play your hardest for him, as he's fighting whatever battle it might be going on right now.
Again, prayers for Anthony Kennedy Jr. I'll give you a couple updates as I try to catch up on some other games. And there will be no playoffs for the Sylvan Hills Bears as the fighting Kevin Kellys. And I like this. Well, is that a show of sportsmanship or just no? They're just getting loose. Never mind. I'm not trying to say bad. I thought they were following him out, but hey, this is just an opportunity to try to get loose. Hornets doing the same thing on the other end. But let's see. Sheridan currently up 58-33 with 5 minutes to go there. So fighting Kevin Kelly's going to handle business. And then the other game that really was most intriguing to us was that Robinson Pine Bluff game. And Robinson handles business in that one as they beat Pine Bluff 33-14. Andy, I think you were paying attention to what we had going on down there. What was the results of our overtime. Coin flip is Tyler and I, neither one were paying attention.
Checking scores.
The decision here. You weren't paid. You were zoned out. Andy's looking right at it. I knew he had it. He's gone. He was zoned out.
I think he's still thinking about that ambulance.
Yeah. Oh, man. Yep.
He said coin toss.
Were you doing that again?
What is that? I thought we did that at the start of the game.
Making sure I got OT up here and some zero.
Well, we'll figure it out as soon as they walk out. We'll figure out who's got what.
The good news is you don't have to worry about time. Don't do that, dude. In my mind, all I saw was that cat pop water all over the road, the MacBook, all of it. I was like, no, I don't want to.
What happened? I didn't put the time on the water.
And these are like super full, so they're hard to even open without them squirting everywhere. Yeah, those are too. Yep.
Like right up there.
Yeah, this one I haven't opened it yet. This one I had all over me. Like, oh man. Mills was victorious. I like it. Cooper down there trying to kick some more. Wow. So Valonia, knocks off Morrilton. Well, I was looking at that too. Like we were talking, I was looking at our group chat over here. So Hot Springs beats Camden Fairview 35-18. So that takes all the luster off of that game between Camden Fairview and Parkview next week.
Is there much luster anyway?
You hope there is. I mean, that game yesterday, it never felt like Parkview was in trouble. But at the same time, it was this first game they have at Mercy World since the Melissa game and then the Bryant loss.
And Parkview did have a key injury, right?
That they did. That's big too. I've not got an update on that, but
he got hurt. Well, all we know is that he got hurt yesterday. I don't know anything else.
Well, and I was talking. So Will was saying that I know he was in tears on the sideline. It was not good. So Ontario Elston was hurt in the Parkview game last night. Now look, they've got so many other guys behind it. Dak Crosby's going to get a bunch of extra run for them. But so the offense will be on the field here for the Hornets as we start overtime.
College overtime, at least to an extent.
And you started from the 10 instead of the 25. Now, what's the rule here? Do we have to start going for twos and stuff? I guess I should have refreshed myself on the overtime rules.
I don't know that the twos have switched over yet because this is the first year in doing it in college. Normally you're a little bit behind.
All right, so here we go. Wiley and Henry in the backfield with Warrior. They'll give it away to Wiley. Wiley looking, probing, and he's hit hard down to the 5-yard line. It'll be second down and goal from the 5.
That's a good first play after that big break, after everything that's gone on for your team. 6 yards right there. A good strong run, good work up front. That's a good start to kind of get it rolling right here. And if you can punch one in, that'll be big. Big, 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 big.
They take their time as they switch out some personnel. Now it's Bubba Johnson. Wiley over here on the edge of this tight formation. Warrior gets the snap. They do a little inside pitch. Wiley inside turns. Give him 6 touchdown Hornets.
No flag.
As Wiley gets in the American Pie Pizza end zone. Touchdown Hornets.
Forte hurt that leg.
Oh
foot.
no.
He's going back out to play. Oh
God.
It's that same. Is it? He's had that ankle an ankle problem he's had.
Yeah, he's been in and out of the lineup.
Maybe Andy's right. Maybe it just got stepped on. That's probably your best. Yeah, that's your bet. But he went and got back out there. He said, "I'm not coming out." I mean, that's the thing. Connor Forte, he ain't gonna come out unless he's got to come out.
So Cooper Forrest on for the Kids Being Kids Therapy extra point, and we're short a guy.
Like he's struggling.
Now they get Ransom out again. He's struggles to get the right formations out on these extra points. Now they get set. Forrest, where they get the snap. They do. Get it down. Kick is up, and he just squeezes it over the crossbar.
He got about as much foot on that one as he did. Forte's laying down now. He finished he got the extra point off it. I don't know that he's going to.
He's going to come off the field, though. Give him a ton of credit, man.
He's walking better now than he was before the extra point. So I guess maybe he's walking it off. He's fighting through it.
All right, so the Hornets strike first.
Look, he's walking. Yeah, I think maybe it wasn't. He's walking, but every step he takes a little bit better.
You got a toast on.
He's not happy though. It's his hip. He was pointing at like his left hip or something. Huh? I don't know. It's big time right here. Defense.
Yeah, so they'll go big here.
Put X up.
Yeah, I'm trying. All right.
Here we go with their little thing. Whatever.
Yeah, split the quarterback out. They'll go right side. Hornets stack it up at the 10. Pete's trying to drag him down. Ransom there, and they'll whistle it dead at the 10. No gain on the play.
There you go. One play down. One play down. That baby Pete. Yeah. OBJ. Yeah, that good. They didn't sling him down. That's always great right there. You get them held up like there, it's you get scared.
So now they'll.
Forte's putting his helmet back on.
They're going to go back, looks like, to their original
and I think
formation.
It's a hip with Forte. Now he's over there in a
or
sumo
groin.
squat.
Hip or groin. Yeah, it looks like groin the way he's trying to stretch that out. So now they'll go pistol formation. Goodrich behind Bell. They'll fake it. Rolling left. Henry out there. Instead, they go to the underneath man, and a nice tackle. Jacob Henry knocks him down at the 4, making the 3-yard line. It'll be 3rd down and goal.
That's a big tackle.
Yeah.
That's a big They sold that play action really well. Got a bunch of guys working that way, and then didn't have anybody leaked out the sniffer coming underneath. It's a pretty tough play. Now they got the big heavy package out there. Quarterback, is he going to snap it this time, or is he going to run out again?
He's under center here on 3rd down.
You can only imagine there's one where they snap it to him.
Now he splits out. They'll snap the direct snap right up the middle, and pushing through. Got in. Touchdown. Touchdown, Searcy. And now if you're Searcy, do you go for the win and go for 2?
It's a good question.
And it looks like that's what they're discussing. They're going to call timeout to talk about it. Yeah, I think that's what they're going to do.
They're going to say, we're going to finish the game right now. We're not going to double OT. We're going to finish it one way or the other. Whew.
Wow. and I think to me, it's the right decision. You're at home, and honestly, those couple of plays there outside of the first one,
that formation, you've gained yards, and you probably feel pretty good that you gained 3 yards, and there's a very, very, very high likelihood that they've got something off of that they've not shown.
Again, I'd still be looking for the pass out of that number 6. He's their backup quarterback. It would not surprise me to see some kind of throw if they go back to that formation at this point.
Or they snap it to the quarter, because he's acted like every time. Like, he's not going to act like he's going to take a snap unless they have a play where he takes the snap.
Oh, yeah.
All right, here we go. This is your ball game.
And they're in it.
Bell is under center at the moment. Let's see if they stick to it. It looks like he's going to bail out. He does. They snap it. There's the throw up over the top. Knocked away. Knocked away. Hornets win. Hornets win. Hornets win. What a play. They tried the Tebow throw. It didn't work. Hornets win. Final 24-23 from Lions Stadium right here in Searcy as your Hornets stay alive for a number 1 seed in the 5A Central.
The jump pass, and we had 3 Hornets that got hands up there to knock it down.
Oh, man.
You knew they had something. And Coach Boppin knew they had something different out of that. What is it? And they had it covered.
Boy, oh boy! I feel like a color analyst right now, Tyler. As they tried the jump pass, the Hornets get the victory. What a win! They stay on pace with the Robinson Senators, who won tonight. Robinson undefeated in conference play, and what a matchup we're looking at in Week 10 for a conference championship at home at Hornet Stadium. We'll be back. We're going to take a quick break, catch our breath, and we'll be back with our post-game show right here on the Maumelle Sports Network, brought to you by Natural State Sports.
That's for 44.
Flooring and Cabinets is pulling out all the stops for our whole enchilada sale. Take advantage of our store-wide savings on carpet, luxury vinyl, cabinets, and more. We're offering free take-up, free labor, free pad, and free furniture moving for all carpet purchases. Absolutely no interest for 3 years. And we'll pay your sales tax. At Eagles Flooring and Cabinets, we make it beautiful for less.
When it comes to barbecue, there's no room for shortcuts. Count Porcula is committed to bringing you the very best artisan barbecue. We use only certified Angus prime brisket, tender baby back ribs, and delicious pulled pork. Our scratch-made southern sides feature classics like collards, beans, and house-made slaw. We don't stop there. With a variety of beers, whiskeys, and specialty cocktails, you can enjoy a drink with your meal or catch the game with friends. Count Porcula. Barbecue you can sink your teeth into.
Looking to upgrade your space with quality American-made products? Look no further than Eagles Flooring and Cabinets. It's our Made in the USA sale where you can save big with up to 50% off store-wide. But that's not all. Enjoy no interest for 36 months. We'll even pay your sales tax. Don't forget to ask about cashback options when you add installation to your purchase. At Eagles Flooring and Cabinets, where we make it beautiful for less.
Dreaming of a perfect smile? At Ashcraft Orthodontics, we are making smiles, changing lives. Our expert team offers state-of-the-art braces and clear aligners tailored just for you. From your first visit to your stunning new smile, we're with you every step of the way. Visit Ashcraft Orthodontics in Little Rock today and start your journey to a brighter, healthier smile. Book your consultation now and smile with confidence.
My name is Brandon Aker. I'm the owner and pharmacist here at Aker Family Pharmacy in Maumelle. So here in our pharmacy, we like to focus on a hyper-personalized relationship with our patients, and that continues into our service sets. So we offer free delivery, curbside vaccinations, as well as custom compounded medications, including extended hours as well. I think you don't know the level of intimacy that you're going to get with your patients until you really get in it, and I can't imagine doing anything else.
All right, welcome back to Lions Stadium in Searcy, Arkansas, where your Maumelle Hornets win a stunner 24-23 with a huge play in overtime, stopping the two-point conversion. Searcy said they were either going to win it or they were going to lose it, and the game was going to be over. We've got sideline reporter Steve Henson now down on the field going down there, so he's wearing both hats today, and we're going to go to him here in just a second. I think he's going to see if he can find Coach Maupin and kind of get some thoughts from Coach after a huge game that's going to put them in essentially a conference championship game next week against Robinson. He's going to have to fight his way through the group of everybody down there. See if he can find them. Yeah, there he sees him now. He's thinking about if he needs to jump into the TV interview and take precedence, you know. I feel like, you know, we have the contract, right? We get the airtime before they do.
Hey, he's got BJ right now. You want to take him now?
That's up to if he's ready. He's good.
All right. All I'm going to do is put my phone down and just unmute it, right?
Yeah, once you unmute it, it should.
All right. I'm putting my phone down. We're going live now.
All right, we got Steve. Steve, can you hear me? Maybe.
Steve.
Maybe not.
Try this. Can you hear me?
There we go. Yep, we got you now. Can you hear us?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I got you. You got us?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you fine, Steve.
Yeah, you got me?
Yeah, you got us?
Okay, there we go. Now I think we're good.
Got it.
All right, where'd BJ go? BJ! All right, hey, you're live. You're live right now. All right, yeah, you're live. Tell me about the win, man. Tell me about the win. I got BJ Beats down here with me. I don't know if Kristen can see us down here. She might be able to. She can find us. But, BJ, talk about this win, man.
It was a hard-fought win. We just had to nut up and make plays. And we believed in the cause the B-Mob gave us. We executed and won the game.
I got baby cakes down here with us as well, Connor Forte. You look like you banged yourself up a little bit up there, Connor. How you feeling, man?
I'm tired. Wherever I cramped, like my legs, like I did the field goal. My legs were like this. I was like, oh my god, it was bad.
You know he feels better now, though.
Yeah, you feel better now, though, right?
Oh, I feel a lot better.
Yeah, you feel better now for sure.
Yeah, like he didn't want to listen to me.
There you go. Well, hey, talk about the fact, big. Look over there. She tried to get our attention over there.
She wants y'all to move where she can see you.
There you go. I think you're on camera now.
Yeah, she's got you.
There we go. Now we're good. But, hey, how big is it? Robinson on Thursday for a conference championship. What does it mean you go?
Hey, it means big. We ain't been conference championship game in a long time.
Moffin, come here, Moffin. Get over here.
Hey, he trying to run away.
Let's go.
All right, look up here. We got it right here at the camera.
I did a horrible job last week doing this, so I'm gonna look at you this week.
We got BJ in it already. But look, I got Tyler up there with us, Andy as well. Huge win, Coach. This was big. Obviously, we'll find it. We'll do something. We'll find it. Man, this was one of those games. You just physical. It was fun to call. It was a great game, but a couple big injuries in this one. Obviously, we'll talk about that in a minute. But talk about how big it was. First off, you get Cooper Forrest out there to kick the big field goal, Holton 47 yards out. But to talk about his mentality going out there first, and then obviously we'll talk about the last little bit.
My mentality was I was trying not to be Nick Saban, so I told the guys if we didn't make it, if it got blocked, if you hear a thud, just turn and run and make sure they don't score. So I was proud of that. We're excited, man. We want to give Cooper chances, man. He works really hard during the week. He's been kicking really well. We want to give him chances. We want to be a complete football team that can count on that in the moments that matter. I'm glad it didn't come down to that again at the end. We did get the extra point.
Yeah, I'm about to say, yeah, that's the difference. Cooper's going to be with us on the pregame show this week, right? So, look, we battled through some injuries. Obviously, I asked you, I don't know if we have any kind of update on Anthony Kennedy, what we talked about, but we hope he's okay as well. But we'll get updates from you on that once we know something a little bit more.
He's going to be fine for all the fans out there. He's going to be fine. A lot of precautionary stuff. We take that stuff really serious. So we just made sure that we took every precautionary step. He was moving. He was in good spirits. So feel really comfortable that he's going to be okay. We appreciate all the prayers and concerns, but just want to let you know he's doing okay.
They said, get out of here. Right? So I'll ask you about that in a second, but I'll talk about your defense. Last week, 55 points on the board against Whitehall. Tonight, you weren't really sure. You knew this team wanted to move fast on you, but the defense played extremely well. But huge play down here on this end. They had an opportunity when they rolled that play out, and they kind of snuck the sniffer out. But, Jacob Henry makes a huge play there to get a tackle. How proud are you of this defense for getting that stop?
Really, really proud of ourselves on being very physical every week. I thought we were extremely physical, really challenged them after that first drive. We had guys getting greedy eyes, flying upfield, and it showed. But, man, we fixed that really quickly. I felt like we stuffed the run after the first drive really well and set ourselves in a really good position for overtime. I knew when it was a 10-yard game, I liked our chances because we play a physical brand of football, so overtime should play in our favor.
So conference championship game Thursday night. Robinson obviously maybe means a little like a guy, maybe this much more to you coming a Robinson guy, going to do it at Maumelle. Huge game. Talk about that and just how excited you are for Thursday night.
I love my guys over there. I could not be more excited about my time over there. But, man, really what motivates me right now is trying to honor the effort and play of these guys on this field tonight and help put them in a position to do something that hasn't been done since 2014. And so if we want to be a very accomplished team in this decade, we got to go out there and give extraordinary effort. So for me, love my Robinson guys. Those guys are a tremendous lifelong part of my life. Obviously my alma mater, but I'm all Hornet, and I cannot wait to take the field with my guys and play for something very meaningful.
We're excited. I'm going to put the challenge out now. Look, we want everybody watching that game. There's going to be a lot of games Thursday night, but we're going to be one of the few in this conference playing Friday or Thursday night. We want Hornet Stadium absolutely loaded full of people. As many as we can pack in there on Thursday night. So put the challenge out. Let's get them out and be loud.
Y'all can come to the game and pull the live stream up on your phones. We can do both. Old school, my uncle, my dad, they used to go to Cubs games and put the radio in their ear. So we can do it. We can double dip. But please, come on out to Hornet Stadium. Let's just have a great night. As a coach here, my job is to create special nights. Tonight was a special night. Thursday's going to be a special night because you only get so many chances to play for conference championship.
Yes, sir. What's up, Coach? Congrats, man. Proud of you guys. Proud of the team. Excited. Look at this dude. He's still out here ready to kick some more. Cooper Forrest, get over here. We'll get Cooper real quick. And then, look at it. They're kicking us out of here. So, Cooper, man, look. Okay. I'm going to go back to, week 2 or 3 of the season. Maumelle's struggling. We got no kicking game. I walked through the indoor doing a coach's show, and I see this kid out here just launching balls in the indoor, getting warm, and Coach said, we got our kicker. We got our kicker. That confidence over the last few weeks, it seems like you've been able to continue to build that confidence. I know we missed the game winner, but obviously you're talking about a long kick, 47 yards, right at the edge of what you've been doing. What's been the mindset for you over the last few weeks to continue to get that confidence and knock through kicks?
The mindset the past few weeks for me is kind of I've been practicing a lot more. I'm not gonna lie, at the beginning I didn't practice really at all, but I've been practicing more. I've been building up my leg strength. Just getting better at it, getting more accurate. And
now, as Moppin says, technically we did miss the field goal, but the game-winning extra point on this end, it is the difference in the game. What were the nerves like going out there to knock that extra point to an overtime?
I'm not gonna lie. After the first field goal I messed up, when Ant got hurt, I walked over there and I tried to check on him, but he was just limp. He wouldn't move at all. So I walked back, but I didn't look away till he moved. Obviously, I was just worried about him. But all my nerves were gone after that. I was sitting over there. Just really, really mad. I wasn't that mad about the kick. It was more about Ant because I felt like it was my fault because the kick was short.
Well, good thing is it sounds like he's going to be fine and a lot of precautionary stuff there, so that's good. And we'll get to see him hopefully in a couple of days. But, man, conference championship game on Thursday. Obviously, your leg is going to come into play there. They got a couple of good kickers over there as well. So who knows? It may come down to a kicking game. But, man, congratulations. It's been fun watching you continue to develop. And I already told Moppin, but you got to come get some barbecue with us on Monday night.
Yes, sir.
Right. Yes, sir. Appreciate you. Good job tonight. All right, fellas, we appreciate it. Tyler, I'm going to send it back up to you and Andy. And we're going to break this thing down because I think they're kicking us out of here. Appreciate you guys.
All right, Andy. Well, I guess it's time for me to wrap us up. I guess I'm the play-by-play guy. I'm running this thing up here.
Yeah, I know a little bit of color,
any final thoughts, Andy?
Wow. Finishing up a game with, I guess you could say, blocking a 2-point conversion to take a victory in their home court or home field. See, I'm already ready for basketball. So, taking a victory in their home field, that's sweet. Doing it for 44.
Absolutely.
I'm definitely with it.
Yeah, absolutely. You got to play for Anthony. Make sure.
You did play for Anthony.
Good to hear Coach saying that everything should be, again, precautionary, and that's what's most important is you make sure you're protecting the kid. It doesn't matter. Nothing else matters.
Yep.
Want to make sure you're doing everything to make sure he's as safe and as healthy as possible no matter what happened down there and no matter what happened for the rest of the game. But they finished it out for him. They gave themselves a chance to win a conference championship next week, a huge game next week on Thursday. As Coach Mop said, everybody come out, and then while you're out, then you can turn the game on your phone and you can get the views up. It don't matter, but he needs it loud in Hornet Stadium next week for that game. So
your extended family, bring everybody.
Whoever you know, get them in there. They want everybody they can get. They want those stands full, every single seat. Don't need anybody there. It's a lot. There'll be a lot of bodies in there.
Yeah.
You fill it up. All right, Andy. Well, I guess that'll do it, so we can go ahead and start getting packed up. But, again, let's go through everybody. Andy Gates on production, Kristen Henson on camera, Steve Henson on sideline reporter, right? And then I guess thank you to all of them. I'm Tyler Chenault. I'm your color analyst and play-by-play guy. I'm running the show now. We can keep Steve down there.
Steve, stay on the field.
But, everybody, have a great night. Thanks for joining us, and go Hornets.
Go Hornets.
Members of the Arkansas Activities Association as authorized by their school board.